Hello, welcome to Pilates. Had to have a little change of venue last second here. All right, I think we should be good. So today we're actually going to start a little bit differently than usual. We're going to start seated instead of standing. Bring this down just a little bit more. Okay. So typically we start standing, but today we're going to come all the way down to the mat. So wait just a minute and see if anybody can get on live. Just had someone ask me if I was going live, so I assume she will join us, which will be good. So I know I've got the camera angle kind of low. That's because we're going to be starting on the mat. So I'll go ahead and come down and we'll go from here. So I've got a little bit of a sore ankle today, so I'm going to spend as much time non-weight bearing as possible, give it a little bit of rest. So when you're ready, we'll come to seated first, coming nice and tall, and we'll get to breathing and warming up here. So if you're watching this on the replay, you will just be able to have your feet however you're most comfortable. It might be with your feet in butterfly, it might be with them in crisscross. All right, welcome to Pilates. We're not going to use any extra equipment today, and we're going to start seated. Actually, we're going to spend most of our time down on the mat. I twisted my ankle a little bit yesterday, pretty minor, but enough that I'm going to not try to weight bear too much on it today. I'll be fine, nothing to worry about, just a little bit of a different class. We'll get a great class in, I promise. So, all right, so come to a comfortable position for you. Mine is a nice butterfly. And we're going to just start by breathing. So I want you to make sure, as we usually do while we're nice and tall, we're going to pull those abs up and in and come seated higher as though we're trying to kind of lift up off of that mat. Shoulders back and down, hands just relaxed where you want them. And let's start off by breathing. So in through the nose and out through pursed lips. Good. Shoulders back and down. Feel the ribcage expand out. And exhale. Inhale in. And exhale out. Couple more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, please. Inhale nice and deep. Let that ribcage expand. Feel yourself even being pulled taller. And exhale. Blow that air out through pursed lips. Excellent job. Now, if you prefer to be standing, you know these exercises. You can come into that first position and do them standing if you prefer. I'm just going to stay seated. Reach long. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to move, keeping that body steady. 1, 2, 3. Inhale to center. And exhale. Go the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. And exhale. 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Good. So it's a little easier to keep the hips steady while you're seated than when we're standing. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. Good. Lift up a little higher. Shoulders back and down. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Reach that, bend the leading elbow rather, and squeeze deeper between the shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale and exhale, 1, 2, 3. Reach those arms out, shoulders back and down for a little circle. So inhale and exhale around 1. I want you to be able to see your thumbs out of your peripheral vision in that starting position. 3, taller through the chest. 4, 5, and 6. Let's go the other way. Inhale and exhale, 6. 5, 4, I'm going to straighten my legs for these last couple, and 2, perfect. Bring those arms down, shoulders back and down, and let's bring those legs a little bit wider than the shoulders for a seated saw. Often we do this kind of part as our warm-up in a standing saw position, but today we'll do seated. So shoulders back, reach those arms again. Again, make sure you can see your thumbs out of the corners of your eyes and your peripheral vision. Good. We're going to pull up tall again. Shoulders come back and down like you're trying to put those shoulder blades into your hip pockets. Inhale and exhale. Give me a nice twist. Now a forward fold. 1, 2, 3 small pulses. Inhale, come stacked up, and exhale, switch. 1, 2, 3 small pulses. Tall, and exhale, reach. 1, 2, 3. Come tall. Inhale, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. So I need you to try to get that pinky finger all the way to the outside of that pinky toe, and let your gaze follow the back hand. 2, 3. Inhale. Getting a little bit deeper each time. Blow that air out as you reach forward. Drag it in to come tall. 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. And up we go. Bring those shoulders down. Give me a few shoulder rolls. 2, 3. Let's reverse that. 3, 2, 1. One more time to the back. 3, 2, and 1. Stay tall. Lift it up nice and big. We're going to take a second and actually stretch our neck, which we don't do very often. So I want you to just come side to side, shoulder to ear. Keep the shoulder down. So it's really more ear to shoulder. And perfect. Now just look over chin to shoulder. Again, keeping those shoulders back and down. Inhale to center. Exhale as you look over that shoulder. One more here. Perfect. All right. We're going to come all the way down onto the mat, onto our back. Go ahead and get into that 100 position. So as we come down, I'm just going to rotate around here. As we come down, you want to pull, make sure that your head and neck kind of stays up, and then hips to shoulder blades are all that we really want to have in contact with the mat here. So tuck, roll down slowly and in control. And then let those legs come up. Head and neck are up. Shoulders are back and down. Reach long through the fingertips and squeeze the light out from between your thighs. Now, if you're new to Pilates, I'd like you to bring those feet down and keep them right there. Otherwise, we're up in that tabletop. We're reaching long through the fingertips, pretending we are in a shallow pool, and we're going to kind of pat the water from our fingertips all the way up into our armpits. One long motion. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach a little longer through the head and neck. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, squeeze those legs a little bit tighter. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add on with me if you want. I'm going to bring those legs straight up. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to bring them down as I inhale. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now remember to continuously keep the small back pressed into the mat, which might mean you don't go down quite as deep as you might like to. And exhale. Remember, this is just an option. You can keep those legs bent or feet on the floor. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do a couple with just one leg down, one leg up. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time each side. This is just for fun. And other side, inhaling. And exhale, back up. Good, legs back in tabletop. Reach a little farther. Exhale, 5, 4, 3. Last time, feet come down. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down. Bring those knees in. I tricked you. I called that the 100, but it was probably about 140. You're welcome. You did great. And a little rock and roll just to release the back, the small back specifically. All right, we're in our position for our double bent leg stretch. So we're going to go ahead and do both of our double stretches. So bent and then straight legs, and then we'll do our singles. If you can, we'll try to keep our head up through both sets of the double bent leg. Take a little break and then do both sets of the singles leg stretches if you can. Otherwise, take that break in between if you need to. You can always bring the head all the way to the mat and just do the arms and legs portion, or you can support the head in the hand where the head is relaxed into the hand. The hand is not pulling the head up. That's also a great option. Good. I need to move slightly farther away from this wall. Be a little half on, half off the mat here. All right, reach long through the head and neck. Tuck everything in. Inhale, squeeze up and open. Exhale, tuck back in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Stay with me all the way up for double straight leg stretch. So I've got them nice and straight. If your legs can't go straight, you've got the hands behind the thighs there. Hard to tell, but they're pretty straight in these pants. Inhale and exhale, tuck 1, 2. Remember to keep that small back pressed into the mat. 3, squeeze those legs a little bit more. 4, 5, and 6. Now here's our little break. Head down, rock and roll just a little bit side to side. Perfect. Now we're going to do both of those stretches, but one leg at a time. So single bent leg stretch and then single straight leg stretch. So go ahead and tuck your back knee in. Bring that back hand around just below the knee on the shin. And then the front hand comes just above the ankle, also on the shin. So we're going to do a double inhale. So we're going to inhale and then exhale to switch. Hands return right to the shin of the other leg for that little double pull in and release. Once again, the head and neck will come up if you're good with that. And we'll reach long through the head and neck. Tuck that pencil under the chin and round up. Good. So get comfy. Feel that small back press into the mat. This leg, we can start straight up. Double inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. 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 Inhale. Exhale. One more. Perfect. Now straight leg. Once again, if you got any bend in that knee, you're behind the thigh. Otherwise, we're up as close to the ankle as possible. Squeezing the abs in, small back into the mat. Inhale and exhale to switch. Inhale and exhale. I want you to reach long through that opposite leg. Inhale. Exhale, switch. There's 6. And 6. Excellent job. Bring those knees in. Here's your second break through the head and neck. A little rock and roll side to side. Good. I'm going to scooch back on to be centered on my mat here. We're going to do a crisscross into a little side plank position. So this is a little bit tricky, but once you get there, it actually, I think, is kind of fun. So we're going to bring the shoulders back and down, fingertips behind the ears. We're going to start off with just 6 crisscrosses, and then we're going to go criss, cross, and we're going to turn into a side plank position. So we're going to start with just those 6 each side, and then add in that little turn. If you are, I'm always not centered on the mat. That's a good challenge I have. I was just looking up a big circular mat. I was like, that would be a lot better for me. All right, so shoulders back. Reaching long through the head and neck, tuck that pencil under the chin, and up you go again. Always have your eyes kind of looking at your own belly button. This back shoulder is going to come to reach the front knee. Inhale and exhale other way. Perfect. So pull those abs in tighter. And unlike in high school when we were trying to get that elbow over to the knee, I want you to think about the shoulder leading here. Good. We're getting ready to gear up into that crisscross turn. So here we go. Criss, cross. Now turn to the back. Lift those legs up, shoulders back and down. Rock back onto your back, and we'll go the other way. Criss, cross, and turn. Hold. Yes. So I'm trying to keep those legs up. Actually, I need to come more forward so that hip is stacked. There it is. And then not fall off the mat and come the other way. Criss, cross, to the back, Hold, stack the hips, keep that elbow open. If you need to, place the hand down instead. Come back in. Here we go. Criss cross and turn and hold. Get those hips stacked, open through the shoulders. And again, let's add on a little bit. Yeah, criss cross, turn, hold. Now can you lift that top leg up and down? Do it again. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. Perfect. Criss cross, turn and hold. You've got 3 lifts, so get steady. Good. I'm like halfway on, halfway off the mat. Here we go. Lift. 1 and down. 2 and down. 1 more. 3 and down. And come back onto your back. Extend arms and legs long for a nice abdominal stretch. Excellent job. We are done with our entire warm-up series. Wiggle the fingers and toes here. Really feel as though you're being pulled both directions. Let's focus on the back leg and arm. Inhale and exhale. Reach longer through your back leg and arm, farthest away from me. Inhale to center. Exhale, arm and leg closest to me. Inhale, exhale, other way. I wiggle my fingers and toes to keep me moving, because we do not stop moving in Pilates. You're not going to get into a stretch and hold it. You're going to continuously move through that stretch to make it deeper. And one more time. Good. And now both arms and legs. Last time, again, like you're being pulled in both directions. I don't relate to that at all. Having more than one demand on my time. All right. So now we're going to go right into our roll up. I want you to flex your feet. Arms are up above your head. Thumbs are down. Pinkies are up as though you were clapping. I want you to pull your abs in tight. Feel the small back engage into the mat. Reach long through the head and neck. Inhale and exhale. We are coming up slowly, keeping those legs anchored on the mat. Belly in tight. Keep your spine rounded until you come all the way to the top of your hips. Now inhale and exhale. Reach long past the feet. Inhale, pull yourself in. Round, round, round. Now straighten the spine. And now round it back down. So pull those shoulders back and down. Round, anchor the legs. Breathing. And back up. Now I'm going to show the modified version should you need that. You know you need it if coming up your legs lifted or you had to use momentum and karate chop the air. So I'm going to place those feet on the mat. Reach long through the head and neck. Tuck the chin. Feel the small back press in. And then I'm going to literally grab behind those thighs to round up. Get to the top. Shoulders back. Head and neck long. Engage through those legs. Inhale and exhale forward. Reach past the feet if you can. And stack back tall. Inhale and exhale. Tuck and roll again. Now I want you to make this super, super slow, super smooth. Each and every vertebra having their own moment with the mat here. And thumbs down, pinkies up. Let's come again. Reach long through the head and neck. Squeeze the small back in. Inhaling. And exhaling. Keep those legs anchored. Make it slow to come up. The slower the better. Inhale and exhale. Reach. Slow, controlled, precise movements in Pilates, please. And stack back up. Inhale and exhale. Tuck and roll back down. We're about halfway there with these, so I want you to just really focus on making each one smoother and maybe even taking an extra breath or two each time to make it longer. Inhale, reach up. Pull that small back in. Try not to use momentum. There's a point at which you feel almost stuck and you want to come up. Let's try not to do that. And just make it slow and smooth. Starting to shake a little bit. That's a good sign that we're working hard. Inhale and exhale. Reach long. And come back in. Stack up tall. Inhale and exhale. Slow roll, baby. Squeeze that small back in. Reach those arms up overhead. Perfect. You have one more. This is going to be your slowest. Engage through the hips. Engage through the small back. Engage through the abs. Flex the feet. Press everything into the mat. Reach long. Inhale Exhale, roll up slowly. I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit. Inhale, exhale. You're not up yet. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. I think if we get a little closer, it'll be better. Inhale and exhale. You're almost all the way up. About right here. Inhale and exhale. Stack tall. Flex the feet. Reach long. Good. And release. All right, we're going to roll ourselves back down for a little roll over. We're actually only going to do 4 of these today. Pull your abs in. Slowly come back down. You're in control all the way through. In control. In control. All right, this time place the hands down right next to you. Flex the feet. Shoulders back and down. If you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis, bulging discs, anything that's kind of troublesome with your spine, I want you to just kick the ceiling and slowly lower down. I don't know what that noise was. Nobody's here. All right, so we're going to try it again, and if you can, we're going to kick the ceiling and then kick over. First time we'll come all the way down onto the chest. All right, that was too fast. You're going to do it slowly with me, right? Extend those legs long. Feel the small back press into the mat. So you don't have to be super close to the floor, maybe just about a 40, 45 degree angle there. Pull those abs in tight. Press the small back in. Inhale and exhale up. Either kick the ceiling and come back down slowly or bring those legs all the way down like in your face. Yeah. Straighten the legs. Let the thighs kind of come into contact with the chest and slowly roll down. This is your spinal articulation, right? We are really working for each vertebra in the back to have its own little moment with the mat. Go again. Inhale and exhale up and over. Good. This time, I'm going to start with the legs on the chest and then lift them up a little bit more. Extending long through the legs there, pushing the hips toward my face. Belly in tight. No contact with the thighs on the rest of the body this time. Slow it down. Make sure you're not letting one side go a little bit farther than the other. No cattywampus movement here. And back in. That's halfway. We just have 2 more. Pull those abs in tight. Inhale and exhale up and over. Good. I'm going to bring the toes down to the floor this time. And then back a little bit more. So I've got a little bit more space stacking up here. Pull those abs in tight, inhaling and exhaling nice and slow. Good, staying in control all the way. And now here is your most advanced move. You're going to get yourself as straight up and down as you can when you bring the hips down. So inhale, exhale up and over. I'm going to bring those toes down to the floor and then straight up over the hips. Getting myself as straight as possible. Squeezing through the glutes, squeezing through the thighs, pressing into the mat with the arms. You ready? Let's come down. I want you to take 2, maybe even 3 breaths to come down. Good. And release. Perfect. Bring those knees in. Rock and roll side to side. How are we doing on time? Good. All right. All right, after you've taken a moment to do a little bit of rock and rolling, we're going to do some more rolling. So come up to seated. And we're going to do rolling like a ball. And we're going to add on to it a little bit. So we'll actually roll into a teaser position. We'll work a little bit on teasers today. Teaser is that quintessential Pilates position. My hamstrings don't really like it very much. They don't like to be straight up in the air. So I'm still working on perfecting it myself. Join me in the quest, right? So bring the fingertips behind your knee pits here. Shoulders are back and down. Now I don't want you to squeeze too tight on those legs. You might find that you really are inclined to. I want you to work on not holding those legs too tight, but really letting your body do most of the work, specifically your abdominals. Shoulders back, inhale. And exhale, as I do, I'm going to use those abs to let those feet kind of come up off the mat. Now, I'm going to find a position right on the back side of my tailbone where I either want to go forward or back. I am not comfortable here. This is a balance challenge. That's where I want you to begin and end this movement. So tuck the chin, Let gravity draw you back to your shoulder blades only. Come up, balance. Don't let the feet touch. Oh, I went a little too far forward. There it is. Try it again. Inhale and exhale. Round the spine. Gravity, 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 gravity. Back up and hold. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Good. Now, can you release the hands a little bit? I'm actually going to let them go all the way. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders. Balance. Yes. One more like that. Shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. If you need to hold on, take that option and balance. Perfect. Now, when we come up, we're going to straighten those legs at the top. Oh, I lost it and rolled back. So we're going to try not to do that. That was just an example of what not to do. All right. So we're going to roll back when we come to the top. Straighten the legs. Come back in. Roll again. Belly in tight. Shoulders back. Start in that challenging position. I'm going to lose the hands. Inhale. And exhale. Up. Balance. Legs extend. Tuck in. Roll again. So it's all gravity, no momentum. Arms reach up at that same angle that we want to see the legs. And in, roll again. And up, reach the arms, extend the legs. Whoa, don't roll back. Lost my balance. And one more time, roll, up, arms up. Squeeze the legs together. Use the abdominals to straighten the legs. Hold, straighter, and release. Oh, I was terrible at that today. Hey, we all have those days. Come on back. Rock and roll side to side. Perfect. All right, so we are going to do a little bit of leg work now, and I'm going to just turn so you can see my legs. I don't know if this is worse or better. Yeah, I don't really like that angle. I'll go this way. All right, so shoulders are back and down. You cannot see my head. That's not going to work either. I'll just stay sideways. Sorry about that. We're going to bring the heels together, toes wide, straighten those legs, and just draw them down and back up. Yes, press those heels in together. Find the adductors, those nice inner thigh muscles. 3. Inhale. Can you get a little deeper? Keep that small back pressed in. 5. Inhale and exhale. 6. All right, little circles. So right up toward the ceiling, about the size of, all right, I don't know, like a saucepan. So inhale, bring the legs away from each other. Exhale, heels find each other at the top. Inhale, very small movement. 2. You are in control all the way through. 3. Inhale and exhale. 4. 5. And 6. Let's go the other way. Straighten those legs. Let the heels press into one another. Inhale. Exhale. Heels find each other and squeeze together. Back up. Inhale. And exhale. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Nice job. All right. Press the heels together, toes wide, knees come wide. We're going to go straight up and then straight out with some frog legs, just a little variation. Pull the abs in tight, squeeze, inhale, exhale, straight up, point the toes, come back in. Flex, press out, point, come back in. Flex, straight up, point, draw back in. Are you squeezing those heels together all the way through? And in and out. So that out is much more challenging. If you're not sure, you probably are aware. And point and come back in. Flex, push up, point, come back in. Flex, point, back in. I'm not counting very well, so let's finish here. And press out, point, and back in. Excellent job. All right, I want you to go ahead and grab both of the legs close to the ankles here. Shoulders are back and down, and we're going to bring ourselves up to seated without letting the feet touch. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a rock, back up and balance. Go again. Hold, woo, Try to keep them straight. Open leg rocker here. Oh, use those abs. Oh, every time I bend the legs. Good. One more. Hold, hold at the top. If I can get there. And be done. Nice work. Thanks for working through my challenges with me today. We've got plenty of them. All right, so now I want to come to seated. I want you to grab a drink. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab a drink. It's in the other room. Grab a quick drink, and then we'll be right back here. Seated, facing the camera. Quadricep Lift. We're next. Maybe a little more light will help. So we're just seated. Your feet are flexed and coming right toward me. We're seated nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down. We're going to be very careful not to lean back and very careful not to press down on the mat. Oh, I saw a notification. I don't know what it was. Went away before I could see it. Hopefully things are good. Wasn't sure if it was any of you or what. So anyway, we're going to keep working. Shoulders back. Again, trying not to press, trying not to lean. Come nice and tall. Pretend as though your mat is hot and you want very little of your body to kind of rest on it. We're going to start with that right leg. Flex the foot. Inhale and exhale. Reach long through the heel. That gives it a little lift. Inhale and exhale. Press it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Same foot. We're going to keep that flex and internally rotate it. We're going to feel this a little bit deeper along the outside of the hip here. Inhale and exhale. Reach long through the heel. No lean in. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze up. 6, 5. You might even want to bring those arms out. 3 or up. 2. That helps me remember to be lifted. And 1. Good. Keep it flexed. Nice external rotation. This is my ankle that's not very happy, so I might not do as much of a rotation on this one as I might on the other, and that's okay. You kind of have to listen to your body and see what works. Flex the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Reach long. That creates the lift. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze up. 6, 5, 4. I'm aiming this inner seam up toward the ceiling. 2, 1. Perfect. Give that a little wiggle. We're going to point the toe here, and we're going to make little circles both directions. So we're going to come up about as high as the other toes, maybe slightly higher, as long as that doesn't create a lean back for you. I'm going to keep that toe nice and straight, so no internal or external rotation, just circles here. Shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, reach long, and bring it up. Inhale toward the other foot. Exhale around and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. Go the other way. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5. No lean in. 4, 3, 2. Inhale, exhale, and 1. Bring it down. Nice job. Guess what? You've only got 2 more movements on this leg. This might be a time that you want to switch to the other leg, and then when we go through this side, do those last 2 exercises back on this side if you feel like you're really getting challenged here. Additionally, instead of leaning back or pushing down in the hands, I would prefer that you actually supported that foot a little bit, okay? So take your options there. Point that toe, internal rotation. So it's the same 2, internal and external that we did before with the flexed foot. Engage this other leg. It's got to work. That glute needs to work. Inhale. Exhale. Reach long and lift. Squeeze up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. External rotation with that pointed toe. Draw those shoulders back and down. I've got those hands up to remind me through that lift. Inhale and exhale. Reach long. Squeeze her up. 6, 5. This is it for this side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release that. Give that leg a little shake. I'm hearing an echo. I hope it's not too bad for you all. The room, I've kind of got it cleared out, so it's a little bit more echoey than normal. We are switching to the other side. Now this side has supported you all the way through the first side, so it might get a little sassier sooner. Again, remember your options are to basically support the leg or take a little break. All right, shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale, reach long through the heel. There it is, little lift, inhale, exhale, squeeze. So that reach creates the lift. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down, keep it flexed, internally rotate it. Get that nice exterior portion of the hip and glute there. Inhale and exhale, squeeze up. 6, 5, 4, pull your shoulder blades back and down, get taller. 2, inhale, exhale. 1, keep it flexed, externally rotate it. Can you get that pinky all the way to the floor with that flexed foot? I can't quite. Inhale, exhale, reach long. Inhale, exhale, squeeze up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Give it a little wiggle, little shake. We've got the circles to do in the middle before we do those same 2 with the pointed toe. So nice and straight leg, no internal nor external rotation. Inhale, draw yourself up tall, exhale, reach long, and squeeze it up. And now, in and around. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did I tell you it'd get sassier sooner or what? Mine sure is. Perfect. Now, keep that pointed toe. Internal rotation, 6 up. External rotation, 6 up. And then done with these hip quadricep lifts are what they're called, right? We're feeling it all the way up in here. And of course, those abs are working. Inhale. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, reach long. Internal rotation. Here we go. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Externally rotate it. This one can get a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, reach long, and squeeze up. 6, 5. No leaning. 4. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Give those legs a little shake. Wiggle the feet a little bit. Come back into our butterfly position in which we started today. Shoulders back. Good. All right, so we're going to take a moment and check in with our hips here. I just want your forearms kind of resting gently into the inner thighs and kind of take a moment and feel, is one hip a little happier than the other? One kind of happy to go down and the other one's like, no, not doing that today. Kind of just take a moment. So typically, my left side is a little tighter than my right. Today, it's the other way around. Right side is a little tighter than my left, which is surprising because my right side's probably been working harder with that hurt ankle on the opposite side. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to reach our arms up nice and tall. We're going to feel like we're being pulled right up out of that hip girdle. Inhale, exhale, fold yourself. First pull up, then fold out. Hands all the way to the floor. Walk your hands away and place your forehead on your mat. Good. A little farther, and then walk back in. Perfect. Shoulders back and down. All right, we're going to do a little bit of, it's a series that we're going to work through our hips, glutes, abdominals, of course, and work kind of into that backside, small back, a little bit of work. So I want you to start in a quadruped position. So that just means hands and knees. Now, if your knees do not love this, there's a couple of options. You could do the whole thing standing and just do the same movements. You could also come into a sideline position and do the same movements, or you could do what I'm going to do, and I'm actually just going to fold my mat up and only have my knees on that kind of doubled, tripled up mat. So my hands will go on the floor and my knees will be on the mat. So that's another option for you. That's going to give quite a bit more cushion there. All right, so I want you to make sure that your hands are right under your shoulders and you don't have a rounded spine one direction or the other. You have a nice straight spine here. Perfect. So we're going to take that back leg, the one farthest away from me, and I just want you to reach it long, straight out behind you. Now, my body wants to lean into that other knee and lift this one up, but I'm going to challenge myself and really stay nice and square here. So what we're going to do is just a little tap down and squeeze up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now bring that leg right back up. Again, you could do this standing. Just lift that leg behind you. You've done that 100 times if you've done class with me before. And we're going to just do some pulses here. So bring that heel up. Use your abdominal shoulders back. And here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And done. Bring it down. Keep it straight. And just like we do sometimes in a plank position, we're going to bring that leg up, out, tap, and to the crossing to the outside of the other foot and back up. All right? So we've got 6 of those. Make sure everything's squared and strong. Inhale, exhale, up, tap out, bring it up, tap across, bring it up, tap it out, bring it up, tap across, and up, out, across, up, out, up, across, up. Who's counting? This feels like 6 or 16. Good. And replace that knee there. We're going to come back to that side, but we're going to go ahead and do those 3 exercises on the other side first. So reach long, square the shoulders and hips, bring that leg up. Make sure you're not rounded any direction, but the spine is straight. And we've got down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it back up and get ready for those pulses. Get strong through the abs, strong through the shoulders. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And 1. Bring it down. All right. Same little tap and out motion as we did before. Square everything again. I know it wants to get out of the square. That's why I keep reminding you. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to the outside. Up and across. Up, out, up. Opposite side of that foot. Keep your body square. Keep your shoulders square. Good. And one more after that one. Up, tap out, up, tap across. Good. Both knees on that mat. Bring your hips back for a little clamshell stretch. Tiny break here. Hopefully your heart rate's up a little bit. I'm sweating. Maybe you are too. All right. So we're going to work a little bit more into the back side here with some nice fire hydrants. So I'm just going to lift the outside leg up, keeping it at 90 degrees, bringing it right up to hip height if possible. Again, you can do this standing. You could even do it lying on your side and just lift that knee up. We're going to do a version of that in a minute, actually. Inhale and exhale, lift. 1. Don't let it rest at the bottom. 2, 3. Square yourself off. Pull those shoulders back and down. 4, 5, and 6. Good. Now we're just going to bring it up and kick it straight, which I can't really do. Up, kick it straight, in and down. Up, kick it out, in and down. Now, can you make sure that the knee is hip height? And one more. Perfect. All right. One last thing on this side. We've got some pulses to do. Shoulders back. Bring that knee up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. Square it off. 4, 3, 2. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. Ready for the other side. Good work. All right, so we're just keeping that 90 and we're coming straight up. Get readjusted, reset, inhale and exhale, up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Use those abs, baby. And 1. Perfect. Up, kick out, in, and down. 6, up, kick out, in, and down. 5, do not unsquare the shoulders and hips. And 2, and 1, and down. Tiny break. Reset anything you need to. And we've got those pulses to go next. Shoulders back and down. Use your abdominals to square your spine. Inhale and exhale, up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tiny movements. 4, 3, 2. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. And hips back. Clamshell stretch. All right. So we've got a little bit more to do face down for our glutes. And I'm going to take this mat and unroll it about halfway here. I could probably keep that there. Okay. So we're actually going to come a little bit onto our forearms for donkey kicks. So elbows right under the shoulders. Your hands can come together or you can just bring them apart here. We're going to straighten the legs. Straighten the spine, and you're looking right down at your hands here. So I don't want you looking back. Don't let that head drop. It is easy, and that is our tendency when we get tired, is to let that head drop. I want you to keep it nice and aligned with the spine. So I'm going to take that back leg first. The foot is flexed. Inhale and exhale. Square everything off. Let that knee hover, and then just squeeze the heel straight up to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it down. We're going to go back up, and we're going to straighten it at the top. Shoulders back. Flex the foot. Inhale and exhale. Up, straight, in, down. 1. Up, straighten, in, down. 2. Up, straighten, in, down. 3. Up, straighten, in, down. 4. Up, straighten, in, down. 5. Up, straighten, in, down. That's 6. Last thing, baby. We've got some circles to do. So extend that leg long. Get that little external rotation. Square the hips and shoulders. Inhale toward the body. And exhale around and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that knee down. A little clamshell stretch. And back out for side 2. How are you doing? Hips and glutes mad at me yet? Yes, Kim. Good. That's the plan. All right. So back down. Shoulders back. Pull those abs in tight. Make sure you don't drop your head. Inhale. Flex that other foot. And exhale. Squeeze it up. 6, 5. Square it off, baby. 4. Use those abs. 3, 2, and 1. Now, up, kick, bend, and down. 6, 5, 4, extend, 3, 2. Oh, I'm getting unsquared. And 1. Bring it down. Good. We're going to point that toe and make those circles. Bring it back. Point the toe. Square the shoulders and hips. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Both knees. Clamshell stretch. Breathe. And come back up. I'm going to unroll this mat here and come onto my side on that hip. All right, so we've got a couple of movements to do here. A couple we've done, a couple we maybe haven't done, or at least not for a long time. So, first of all, we're just going to lift this top knee open. So just open and close. Keep the bottom one anchored to the mat. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, we are going to keep that, but lift the hip up with it. Are you ready? Inhale and exhale. Up, open. 6, 5, 4. Keep the hand down if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Last time on mat, we're going to lift up, we're going to open that hip, and we're going to kick that leg up. Sorry, just making sure I've got the right time here. I think we're running out of it. Yeah, we are. Okay, so last time here. Ready? Inhale, exhale, lift and open. Kick, in, down, down. Up, open, kick, in, down, down. That's it. Lift, open, kick, in, down. Good work. One more. And down. Nice. Okay, so your shoulders have worked hard, your hips have worked hard, and of course those abdominals are rocking it tonight. So, hope you're feeling pretty good. Switch to the other side. We're just going to open that one knee up. Starts off pretty simple, doesn't it? Inhale and exhale. Squeeze it open. Oops, keep the other one anchored. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lift it up and open it. So hip comes up, open, in, down. 1, up, open, in, down. 2, up, open, in, down. 3. So just keep that first one if that was good enough for you. And 5. And 6. And if this second one was enough for you, don't add the kick. Always get to do what works best for you. What is available for you today? Ready? Shoulders back, abs tight. Up we go. Up, open, kick, in. So heels come back to heel, down and down. Up, open, kick, heel to heel, knee to knee, hip to mat. Hip, open, kick, heel to heel, knee to knee, hip to mat. Push up, open, kick, in, down, up, open, kick, down, down. One more. Open, kick, and knee, and down, and down. Perfect job. 1 second, little clamshell stretch, and then we're going to come face down for our planks and push-ups to finish. We do not have much time for this. You're welcome. So I just want you to come down and get ready for your first plank. So your favorite plank is the first plank I want you to do. You might be a forearm planker, you might be a hand planker, you might be a knee planker, you might be a toe planker. I'm typically a toe planker. Tonight I'm going to do knees so I don't put too much weight on that ankle, nor flex it too hard. I think I'll do elbows. That's actually typically a little bit harder. So I've got my ankles crossed, so I put the weight onto the ends, the very tops of bottoms of the quadriceps, and not onto the kneecaps. Inhale and exhale up. Good. Head to toe body scan. We're looking for a beautiful straight line from the head to the knees or to the toes. Looking ahead of the mat a little bit, making sure I'm not dropping that head again when we get tired. That's our tendency. Pull those shoulders to the outside of the rib cage. Draw those abs in tighter, making sure your hips are not coming up, nor are they scooping toward the mat. Nice straight line. Inhale and exhale. Come down slowly. All right, you've got 1 round of Pilates push-ups to do. We're going to shoot for 6, maybe 8 if you've got it. Tuck those elbows in tight. Most of the time for 6 or 8, we would need to be on our knees. If you know your triceps are strong enough, you can go on your toes if you want. Pull those abs in tight. Squeeze those chicken wings in. Inhale and exhale up. Make sure your hands are right under your shoulders. Rotate your elbow pits forward. Draw your shoulders back. Abs tight, glutes tight. Here we go. down. Barely touch the chest and back up. And down. 2, 3. Now you're done when you start to lose form. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seems fine to me. Good. Bring those hips back. Clamshell stretch. We are actually ready to stretch out, if you can believe it. Inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. All right, come back out here onto all fours, that quadruped position again. I'm going to bring my front leg to the outside of my hand here. And just kind of tuck it in nice and close. Pull those shoulders back and down. And I'm going to push up through that back leg. And I like to wiggle that foot back as far as I can. Lifting up through that back knee pit. Pushing back through the heel. Now, if it feels good for your hip, you can kind of let that knee open a little bit. If it doesn't, no worries. Inhale. Exhale, put that knee down. Push forward slightly for a big stretch through that back hip flexor. And then we're going to switch. So I'm going to bring the other knee down and around. My back foot is up next to the hand there. And I'm going to wiggle back through the other leg. Push up through the knee pit, back through the heel. Inhale, exhale, open if you want. Not necessary. Bring it back in, then bring the knee down. And shift the weight just a little bit forward. See if that feels good. Inhale and exhale. Bring both knees back behind you again. Round the spine. I'm going to do a little bit of an extra stretch for our shoulder today because it definitely works. So I'm going to take that back hand, palm up. I'm going to reach it long and let the shoulder come all the way to the mat. I'm letting my hand my head look back over the shoulder here. And I'm opening a little bit through this top elbow. Just see what works for you. Reaching long. Come back in. Let's go the other way. Reach long. Let that shoulder come down. Open with the other one if you want. And come back in. Perfect. I want you to tuck your toes under. And we're going to go right into a pike stretch. So we're going to straighten our spine, putting the weight back through the heels. Inhale. Lift your knees. Straighten your legs. And push that weight back in through the heels. Nice long stretch there. Bend one knee and then the other. Good. And now walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. Maybe a combo of both. Good. Let yourself stay upside down here for a moment. Let both of your hands make little circles out over your toes. And reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to stack yourself up nice and tall, one vertebra at a time, keeping that belly scooped up. Let the hips come slightly forward till you're all the way up. Good work. Hey, you made it. Nice job. Great Wednesday class tonight. Proud of you. Come back onto your heels here and open those toes up into first position. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, reach a little higher. Turn the fingertips away from one another. And let's let ourselves have a relaxing end of class. So I want you to just start with those fingers and let them relax. Hands, elbows, shoulders, head and neck, down the spine. Let the hips relax, the knees relax, the ankles relax, all the way out into the feet. Now, from that relaxed position, if you'd like to close your eyes, you may, but we're going to let those arms just float down slowly. No resistance, no gravity. Deep breaths in and out, all the way through. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. One more breath to get to the bottom. Excellent job today. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you working out with me every time you get a chance. If you catch this on the replay, let me know, and I will see you Monday at 4 if possible. Have a great day.